Good morning. My name is Sarah Hajpabli and I am a professional celebrant based in Greece who creates and officiates destination wedding ceremonies with a difference. And right now I'm not in Greece. I'm actually in the UK at my dad's house down in Dorset. And I thought it was about time that I came on live to talk a little bit about what's going on at the moment. And for anybody who's actually interested in having a celebrant-led ceremony in Greece, exactly how a celebrant can enhance your special day. Now, what types of ceremonies, what does a celebrant do? And I'm spending every day trying to make sure that people are clear about how a celebrant can really make your day when you are arranging and sorting out what you're going to do when you actually do tie the knot in Greece. Now, firstly, the ceremonies I create and write are totally unique. They're just for you, and they are described in the industry as symbolic ceremonies, meaning that no legal paperwork is done on the day. Now, just to clarify, when you get married, you sign the paperwork, that's the legal part, and the ceremony is the celebration of that marriage. So if you're thinking that you would like something truly special when you get married in Greece and you do not want to do the legal paperwork in a foreign country, then what you can do if you decide to work with a celebrant such as myself is you can do your legal paperwork at the local registry office in your own country, and then you can tell your family. You can not tell your family, that's totally up to you. And then this frees you up when you come to Greece to have an unrestricted ceremony. So you don't have to use an official venue, you don't have any time restrictions, and you can have your ceremony your way. Does it feel symbolic? First answer, nah, it does not feel symbolic. It can be better than anything else. It just depends what you're planning. So that's really what a celebrant can do and how it is, whether it's described as a legal ceremony or a non-legal ceremony. The actual ceremony itself is up to you. It can be as classic or as non-classic as you like. You can have fun, you can have emotion. Of course, you can have your classic ceremony where you come in and your other half is waiting for you. You've got your bridesmaids, your bridal party. You're maybe standing overlooking a stunning view on one of the Greek islands. And yeah, there's no reason why you cannot have also a symbolic signing to commemorate your special day. It's totally your choice when you work with a celebrant like myself. Now I'm looking down here. What can you include in such a ceremony, and why would you do that? Why would you have a celebrant-led ceremony when you can have a civil ceremony in Greece? Well, firstly, it depends what you're thinking, but a legal civil ceremony anywhere in Greece is a legal civil ceremony. So if you can imagine that in a registry office in your own country, it's a set script. It's read out in most areas in Greece by the registrar, quite often accompanied by the local mayor. And very often, in most cases, your wedding planner or maybe somebody appointed by your wedding planner will read it out in your language so you understand what is going on. It is a very basic script, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's what many people choose to do. You are in that way restricted to the types of venues you can have, because of course the registrars and mayors can only go to certain places, and that's the way it is. Of course, some of these places are very, very beautiful. So yeah, for those couples that have chosen a legal civil ceremony in Greece, that's what you should expect. Can be personalized in small ways. You can have a reading. Most often that's you're given the actual reading it can be. You can possibly you have your own vows rather than the vows will be read up as they are anyway on the script, but maybe you can add your own in. That's also possible. But it is a little bit simple in its own way for some people who are choosing something, have something else in mind. So if you are a couple that has something else in mind, that's the point where you need to talk to somebody like myself about a celebrant-led unrestricted ceremony. Yes, so you can include in this type of ceremony, you can include readings of your choice, taken from songs. your ceremony is basically a non-religious ceremony, but if you are from families of different faiths, or you've got faith that you want to include, or you have culture or traditions from your background, this is something that we can do with any form of ceremony that I create, because I write it from scratch. I start off, we talk, we get to know each other a little bit, you tell me your story, and then I get started and I put down and get going and write you the ceremony that I think you're going to like, and then you say if you like it or not. That's what we do. And so that is what a celebrant-led ceremony is. It can be, you obviously, if you're a couple choosing, you'd like to have a wedding in a villa, or in your at the pool side, you've got 50 odd family and friends coming, your wedding planner sorted out a beautiful villa for you, and you don't want the 5-minute thing, then you can have a celebrant-led ceremony there on the beach if you get permission. If you are that type, you want a very casual ceremony, you want your feet in the sand, then we can have a ceremony on the beach. That's really what the fact that you don't have any restrictions. And you may be a couple that want to do something truly different. You don't want the ceremony at the standard time. You don't want to be mid-afternoon. Maybe you want to maybe you're a couple who are eloping, just the two of you. There's nothing more intimate than that. And that's where a celebrant can really come to play and take such an amazing part in your special day. And it's really the make or break of the day. So that's what we can do, intimate elopements. I love them. Very intense when we do when there's a couple eloping and we don't have the atmosphere of the family and friends. A celebrant will create that atmosphere. It's a totally different way. Obviously, if you have a big, large ceremony with lots and lots of family and friends there, then a celebrant is there to make sure that everybody enjoys the ceremony. It's happy with lots of emotion, and it can be lively and classic. But for a ceremony who's only an elopement, it's just two people, this intensity, this intimacy is something that only a couple actually eloping and a celebrant would really truly understand. So that's the difference. I don't want to go on for a long time, especially as I'm actually in the UK, but where do I go? That's a question I'm often asked. I'm actually based on the island of Rhodes. So, of course, any ceremonies on the island of Rhodes are on my doorstep. But I can go anywhere in Greece that you've got in mind. Obviously, some places are more complicated to get to than others. Just to list a few places that I'm already going, just to give you an idea in case you're wondering. I'm going to Evia, I'm going to Halkidiki, Crete, where am I going? Santorini, Mykonos, obviously the Athenian Riviera, lots of lovely wedding venues in outskirts of Athens. Last year I did a ceremony in central Athens, a vow renewal. So that's an idea. Obviously you may have chosen a very small island for your wedding. I love them. I love small islands. It can be so traditional, non-touristic, and there's nothing I like more than a classic, beautiful island like Santorini, where you've got those beautiful views and it's so romantic. So this was just a little bit of an idea of what's going on. I like to come on to make sure that people are looking out for me. If you are one of my couples and are wondering what's going on with me, I'm in the UK. I'll be back in Greece within the next couple of weeks. I'm working from here, so do contact me. Obviously, I'm communicating from here, and that's it for now. So that's the update of what goes on as a wedding celebrant in Greece. And if you have any questions or you want to ask to set up a chat with me, do send me a message under the video, or send me a message on Facebook, email, Instagram. I'm all over the place. Wherever you want to message me and I will respond. And we can set up a chat to talk about your day. There's no obligation. You can just have a chat. I'm very experienced. I've been here for years. Maybe there's some advice I can give you. So that's it for now. Bye-bye from the very sunny Dorset today. Not too cold down here. So bye for now.